Welcome to the Reliable Accountants educational video series. Today we will guide you through an important topic, understanding Class A, B, C, and ordinary shares' key differences. In this video, we'll break down the various types of shares, explaining how they differ in terms of voting rights, profit distribution, and ownership stakes. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear understanding of how these share classes impact investors and companies alike today. I'm breaking down the different types of shares you might come across: Class A, Class B, Class C, and ordinary shares. Understanding these can help you make more informed investment decisions when it comes to voting rights and dividends. So let's dive in. First up, Class A shares. These are typically the top-tier shares. Class A shares often come with more voting power. Think 10 votes per share. They might also have preferential dividend rights, meaning they get paid first or receive higher dividends. Usually these are held by company founders or insiders to maintain control. As a Class A shareholder, you might get a larger share of the profits or dividends, especially if they have priority in payouts. Next, we have Class B shares. These shares usually come with fewer voting rights, maybe 1 vote per share. Dividends are often similar to ordinary shares, but they may be second in line to Class A shares for payout. Commonly held by public investors, Class B shares offer a lower level of control. Profit sharing is proportional to shares owned, but may rank lower than Class A in receiving payouts. Now let's talk about Class C shares. These often carry no or very limited voting rights. The trade-off: they might offer higher dividends or other benefits. Class C shares are often issued to institutional investors or to raise capital without diluting control. Profit distribution is similar to ordinary shares in terms of dividends, but with no say in company decisions. Finally, we have ordinary shares. These typically grant 1 vote per share. Holders of ordinary shares receive dividends after preferred and Class A shares are paid out. These are held by the general public and institutional investors. Dividends are paid after all classes with preferential rights have been settled. Profit is distributed proportionally based on the number of shares owned. So, what's the deal with profit distribution? Class A shares may get dividends before Class B, Class C, or ordinary shares. Dividends are typically distributed in proportion to the number of shares owned, except in cases where certain classes, like Class A, are prioritized. Ordinary shareholders are last in line, but they could receive larger distributions if the company performs well after all other classes are paid. In summary, the key differences lie in voting rights, dividend entitlements, and the order of profit distribution. Class A typically has the most privileges, while ordinary shares have standard rights. Remember, the specifics can depend on the company's articles of incorporation and how it structures its share classes. That's a quick rundown on Class A, B, C, and ordinary shares. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more investment tips. Happy investing? If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out to us at Reliable Accountants. We're here to help you with all your accounting and financial needs. You can contact us via phone 1300049534, email inquiry@melbourneaccountants.com.au.